Today's video is all about my strategy on what I plan to do in this bull market, right? Do I sell my assets? Do I hodl them, guys? Do I start trading? Today we're going to explain it in further detail, in depth, so let's pay attention. Well, at least this is my strategy, guys, right? So obviously you guys will need to have your own strategy in place, most definitely, guys. But we see here from Whale Chart, XRP now has a higher market cap than BNB. There we go. You guys know what's next. Tether, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, right? XRP will overtake them all. But soon it's back. It's going to be back to its second place ranking, which back in 2017, it overtook Ethereum, guys, right? And if I'm not dreaming, if I wasn't dreaming back then, I'm pretty sure it overtook Bitcoin for a split second or so. But there's a lot of manipulation taking place with CoinMarketCap and these certain exchanges. What do we see right here? This is very weird and odd. Not really, but this is something interesting to take a look at. Just looking at some XRP balances on main exchange wallets. Uphold holds about 9 million XRP. This is just one wallet, it seems as, right? So how many different wallets are there is a real question. Coinbase holds about 39,000 XRP. What? BitTrue, 13 million XRP, right? So is this real, guys? But don't forget, Ripple stopped selling programmatic sales to crypto exchanges in Q4 2019 and started buying back XRP off the exchanges as well. Right? So all these sharks want XRP, right? No matter who it may be, guys. XRP supposedly is running out quickly. Now, it has truly begun. Let me explain my indicators on what I am looking for to see when we're going to top out at, right? Now, the smart money doesn't really look for tops or bottoms, guys, right? Because when you want to specifically pinpoint the top or bottom, you're going to be full of emotions, right? And the smart money don't really have emotions, which is what we need, right? This is why we need to have a strategy before the huge prices come in play, right? The crazy prices such as 10, 20, 30, 50, $100. I don't know, guys, but we'll talk about it in today's video. My first indicator is, well, my first indicator is myself, right? With the timeline I did post, but another indicator I do have is from David Schwartz. The reason why I have David Schwartz as an indicator is because he literally called the bottom, the top, and he's calling everything right. How is this even real? I don't know. Let us check the evidence, because David Schwartz tweeted this at April 13th, 2021. This is probably going to be my least popular tweet ever, but if you have life-changing amounts of cryptocurrency, you guys see how he didn't mention XRP, but in generally cryptocurrency, because the whole crypto market topped out around that same point, which we'll talk about in just a second. Please take some time to seriously consider selling some to reduce your risk and exposure. This is not any kind of prediction about what the market will do, but he literally predicted it. Isn't that weird and odd? This was tweeted April 13th, 2021. Let us check the charts. April 13th, 2021 comes out to... Look at this, guys. We're not making this stuff up, right? We're actually going to go on the regular candles, so we have more of a pinpoint. Don't mind the lines. That was from the previous video when I talked about what I believe XRP will do in the future. Now, April 13th comes out to... Right here, guys. Look at that. This candle that went from $1.40 to literally $1.91, guys, right? You can't make this stuff up. A 35% rise. What is that? He literally called the top right after he tweeted that out. XRP rose about another 4 or 5%, guys, right? Which is nothing compared to the craziness, the crazy top call, right? After that point, guess what happened to XRP's price? It dumped about 85%, right? Now this is why I have David Schwartz as my indicator, guys, right? This is not a joke. People think I'm joking because they don't think this is legit, but the evidence is right here, right? The proof is in the damn pudding, because on July 13th, 2022, he posted to the moon. Anyone know where I am, right? This was July 13th, 2022. So July 13th comes out about... Let's check it, guys. People think we're just making things up out of thin air. July 13th comes literally from this candle right here, right? Where XRP was at 30 cents, right? we actually called the bottom beforehand, but we rose from then to now about 210%, guys, right? 210%. Isn't that crazy, right? So he called the top and he called the bottom, which tells me one thing, guys, that he's going to call the top again when it does arrive. Now, the real question is, when may we see the top at, right? Which year will it be? I'm thinking it's either going to be 2024 or 2025, right? Now, I'm going to sell based on the time frame, guys, not based on price, right? I do hold other cryptocurrencies that I will sell. 100%, those are gone. 1000%, guys. But with XRP, minimum, if it's at under $10 or $10 before the collapse, I'm going to sell minimum 30%, guys, right? Because I do believe it will have to dump. Then, afterwards, the collapse are going to introduce a new financial system. So I'm going to be selling a lot of things, guys, at that point. So let us check my indicator right here, my cheat sheet, the sequence of events that I believe will take place till 2025, right? This isn't financial advice at the end of the day, guys. This none of this is financial advice, right? Oh my, I forgot to mention the most important thing out of them all. David Schwartz called the bottom and the top. Previously, I stated, what if he tricks everyone the next time? Now that we believe he's going to be right again, what if he tricks everyone? This is why I stated to be aware of David Schwartz, even though he seems to be the good person in the good person in the community. But always remember, we don't know if they will change their tune at one point in time. Okay, this is why this isn't financial advice, guys. It's all a risk at the end of the day. So back to my timeline right here, my cheat sheet. This was posted back at June 17th, 2022. June 17th comes back at about June 17th, 2022. That was right here, guys. That was literally a candle before the bottom occurred, right, at 28 cents. What's funny is we stated that most people are right now. So close your eyes and imagine we are back at on the date of June 17th, 2022, close your eyes. Most people are right now very fearful of the markets. Most people are calling for a recession plus, which means a depression, if not worse. The media, the banks, the institutions, and many more were calling for more dumping, more dumpage, a reckoning. But remember, we stated on this post, is that, are they your friends looking to help you? Last as I recall, usually the opposite happens, right? And look what happened from then, guys. Right? Look what happened from then. That was the bottom. We rose in price. Not to mention, this is just cryptocurrencies, right? But when we talk about the S&P, look at that, guys, right? It crazy rise unexpectedly, right? They always do the opposite, guys. This is why we must prepare. This is why I stated that David Schwartz may even trick people and do the opposite. I don't know, guys, but let us just prepare. So, I believe in on my timeline, I stated that the insane bull run lasts till 2024 and 2025, right? I don't know the specific time, guys. I don't know. I'm not an insider. I'm not a Redditer, so I wouldn't know. But on my timeline, I do suggest that it can last till 2024 and 2025, right? So we have a time frame that takes us to about 2024 and 2025. Then I believe, where is it? What happens? The reset takes place, right? The collapse happens at that point from 2024 to 2025, right? So I do believe, guys, we pump till then. Now the only question I have on my mind is, what price will XRP top at before we see the collapse occur, right? Then it will dump, and then we buy back in. Well, that's my strategy at least. What price does it top at? Does it top at $10, $20, $30, $50, $100? That's the only question I have in mind. And this is where David Schwartz comes into play. Okay? David Schwartz comes into play at that point in time. So if we go back to this tweet, April 13th, 2021, what was the duration of time where it took for him to call that and then we topped out at? It took about 1 day, guys. The bottom was a little bit different though. July 13th of 2022. Okay, the bottom was a little bit different because it took about, let's see, July 13th, right here. So July 13th was right here. So we already bottomed out minus 25 days, right? 25 days before he called the bottom. So it's give or take a month, guys, right? A month. So when he does call, there's going to be a price rise of possibly a month, right? Or the top already occurred a month beforehand. Now this is definitely speculation to the maximum degree, right? This isn't financial advice at all, guys. This isn't financial advice at all. Not financial advice, but this is my plan, right? I'm going to be selling every asset I have before the collapse occurs. With XRP, if XRP is at a low price, maybe even $10, I'm going to sell 30%, right, before the collapse. The rest I'll just hold and weather through the storm. But let's say XRP is at $50 or so, right, $20, $30, I'll sell higher percentages, guys, right? I'm not really looking towards price, really. I'm looking towards the time frame, right? The time frame goes from 2024 and 2025 is when I see the collapse occur. What's really odd is we got confirmed by an article site. The next couple of years will usher in an unprecedented bull market that will surpass every previous cycle by a significant margin. The winners will solidify their position and strategically consolidate the industry. The greatest wealth transfer in history is about to begin for XRP and generally the entire market, the crypto market and stock market, right, and on other major markets as well. So, quote-unquote crazy 2025 crypto rally approaching, says investor who called the 2022 market bottom. I thought this was me, guys, right? Because we called the bottom and we called for an insane bull run till 2025, right? Or 2024, 2025 right here. Literally right here, guys, right? That was your last. I see it right here. This will be our last chance to buy at dirt cheap prices, which Wooston loves to call the last train events, which already passed, it seems as, right? Not financial advice. It's the funniest thing, guys. Now, so a venture capital investor says that a new crypto bull market is coming in the next couple of years, which will make the previous cycles look modest. In the next couple of years, it's already happening. What? We thought 2021 was crazy. Wait until we saw 2025, right? Now, these people are always going to lie, guys. Always remember, this is a literal venture capitalist. Do you think he's your friend? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Probably not, though. 2025, that's when the collapse occurs. Either 2024 or 2025, guys, right? Now, in the future, everything becomes a roll-up, tapping into the security of a handful of multi-trillion-dollar base layers. Simple as that, right? All the money will flow into specific coins, guys. May take a cycle to become obvious. He picks Solana as his main coin to hold. What? And it's undervalued. I wouldn't know about Solana, guys, right? And he talks about Ethereum or Bitcoin as well. But in my humble opinion, it's XRP, right? Not financial advice. In conclusion, I do believe we pump until we see the collapse occur, right? Before the collapse occurs, I'm going to sell all my assets, or majority of my assets, even along the way XRP, guys, right? Because I don't want to hold for the bear to return again, which the bear I believe wouldn't be taking too long though, right? The collapse occurs. All these elites buy every cheap prices out there, and then we start pumping up again, right? And then the new financial system is in place. All that stuff happens, guys. So not financial advice at the end of the day. Let's see what actually occurs. Not financial advice, not financial advice, and not financial advice. What is that? So, amazing. See ya.